you guys are looking for a place to get some reliable Ultimate Team coins, be sure to check the link in the description below to cointraders.co and use code LEGACY for 5% off of your purchase. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. So today we got some more NHL 19 here, and we're going to see if size matters in this game. So we went out, and more importantly, see if size matters with enforcers, though. Better point that out as well. But we went out and we made enforcer players. We made a 5'9" enforcer, or 5'7" enforcer, 129 pounds, and then we made a 6'9" enforcer, 290 pounds, both 26, both left-handed. Well, one's left-handed, one's right-handed. Both gonna play on the same line. No, that is why we currently have them on the same team. We want to do two sims here. One of them being where we go out there and we have both players on the same line. That is why we have them both on the Blue Jackets right now. And then the other one of them being where we go out there and put them on separate teams, maybe play them with a McDavid and the other one play with a Crosby or something, and then kind of see the performance they have playing with two studs like that. And I'm kind of curious here about the hits, though. I'm going to assume the guy that's 160 pounds more is going to get a lot more hits in this case. But at the same time, you never know. It's a sim. It's generated. Both guys have 99 everything. Both guys high franchise potential. And both guys are enforcers. So maybe EA's like, oh, they're enforcers. They're still going to get a lot of hits. You would think the bigger guy gets more block shots, gets more hits, stuff like that. We'll see if it happens, though, because we're going to go ahead here and jump into season mode. First of all, I'll go ahead and show you guys, though, we do indeed have. We have Little Daddy, we got Big Daddy, and we got Matt Duchene up the middle for them right now. We'll just see how that goes. Pretty solid Blue Jackets line right there. A man can dream. 299 overalls. That would look fantastic. Can we trade those in? I don't know. I'm just saying it'd be pretty nice. Go out there, a couple 80-point scores for the Blue Jackets next season. We could use a couple of those. Maybe a goalie that wants to win the Vezina. Not asking for a whole lot. Just a few players. You know, a couple 80-point guys, a Vezina winner. That's not a lot. Maybe get a Norris Trophy winner in there as well. Not a big deal. Arizona Coyotes winning the Stanley Cup this year. How about that? The Coyotes coming out of nowhere. Still the same rosters they've had all year and going out there and winning a Stanley Cup. Pretty impressive. Good for them. But we are here for one thing and one thing only, and that is how our Little Daddy and Big Daddy did. Little Daddy led the team in points, but Big Daddy was literally a point behind. That's how close it was. 2 goals difference, 1 assist difference, 39 goals for the shorter guy, 37 goals for the taller one. This assist, everything pretty much identical, the plus minus as well. Obviously, I played on the same line. 268 shots and 275 shots. One had 6 game winning goals, one had 7. Power play goals 11 to 8. Power play points about identical, probably playing together. No shorthanded goals, unfortunate. Time on ice about 18 minutes. You'd think you'd get more than that being first line, but apparently not. Neither one of them took faceoffs, and neither one of them did good in the... Yeah, they did. What am I kidding? Faceoffs total. I was thinking out as losses. Both did pretty solid in the top. Penalty minutes in general. It's not penalty minutes. I was going to say 1,400 penalty minutes might be a lot. Here's what we wanted to see, though. Hits. 165 for the 129 pounder. Was it 129? Yeah, 129. And the bigger guy had 144. That was what I came to see. I was very curious to see how this turned out. Would the bigger guy get more hits? Obviously, you would think so, because the guy's literally twice the size. You just got to go over there and breathe on him a little bit. He's going to fall down. But in EA simulated game, apparently that's not the case. Apparently, the 5'7" or the 129, he puts up just as many hits. He blocks just as many shots. Again, that was kind of one you would have thought. Again, bigger guy, bigger body. At least logically, you'd think he'd take up more ice space and he'd block more shots. Not so much. Giveaways, literally identical. Takeaways, pretty close as well. Anything else in there? Oh, there's both undrafted. How about that? All right, so that is the stats we have for both of these players. You know what? We'll check out the awards. Maybe one of them was like a Selke. Neither one of them played center, though, so it's very unlikely. And I know they didn't take any other award home, unless they got like a memorial or something. They don't count that for a 26-year-old. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have any awards here. Nah, none. So we'll go ahead here, and we'll put them on separate teams now. And as we mentioned, we'll put one with Sidney Crosby, as we got here. Little Daddy will play with Big Daddy Crosby, and Jake Gensel as well. And then we will put Big Daddy with Crosby. We're going to put Nuge on our first line just to see how it turns out. Put Dreisaitl on the second line. That way we have pretty similar overalls on our first line. 85, 86 instead of having an 89 and 86. That's where we're going to do that with the Edmonton Oilers. But yes, indeedly, let's go ahead and get this puppy rolling. Once again, we'll see how the season ends up. I still think it's crazy, though, that they had such similar stats. I know they played on the same line together, but you always see a discrepancy even when they do play in the same line together. Pretty crazy to see how it turned out like that, from to go out there and both of them to go out there and have virtually identical stats. Even the hits were close. Even though the smaller guy did have more hits, he was up a little bit here. I love how it actually pauses a little bit whenever you win the round, but it doesn't when you don't win the round. I just realized that. Did we lose to the Dallas Stars? 1, 2, 3. No, we did. We won that game. Tampa Bay and Edmonton. As I say, Edmonton's having a great season with good old Daddy and good old Mickey D's on the first line there. Things get pretty nasty, but they're going to lose to the Tampa Bay Lightning in the Stanley Cup Finals. The season's going to be over. Let's go ahead. And once again, we'll take a peek here. Nugent Hopkins leading the team in points, though. I guess he was the best player on that line out of it all. No, there's Big Daddy, 95 points. He got away from Little Daddy, and he just couldn't be stopped. 95 points, 52 goals, a plus 38, 257 shots. A lot of goals, not a lot of shots. He shot 20%. Let's see what else we got in here. 23 power play points, 18 minutes on the ice. 67% in the dot, pretty disgusting. So we had 170 hits this time. We had, what was that, about 20, 30 more hits than last time. A lot more giveaways. A lot less giveaways, a lot more takeaways. How about that? Well, he cut his giveaways in about half almost. Pretty crazy. I think he led the team when it came to giveaways. Yeah, he did. 16. It wasn't close anywhere. That's a pretty low total. I thought that was kind of low. Let's go take a look at Pittsburgh now. Let's see how, what is it, Little Daddy? Can't keep up with my daddies here right now. Daddy problems. We're gonna say, we gotta go to points, I guess. Take a look here. Right over here. It is Crosby. It is Kessel. And then it's Little Daddy. Not doing too hot with Big Crosby over there. 29 goals, 36 assists. Having a bad season. 572 or 129 is apparently killing him a little bit. Still plus 29. Penalty minutes 49. Not a lot of discipline when he's that small. I guess he takes a lot of, hits from behind when you're that small. Not really. That was completely sarcasm. You would think that would be the case. But, you never know. 49 face-off wins, 53%. Not as good in the dot. I did notice that a couple of different times now. Big differences in the dot for both guys having 99 draws. 134 hits. So he out-hit Little Daddy this time. The first time around, it was Big Daddy that got out-hit by the little guy. So the short guy does indeed get less hits sometimes. Still a lot of hits. Still close to leading the team, I bet. If I had to look. Oh, not even close. Who am I kidding? There's a lot of guys with a lot of hits right now. He's second. Second behind Letang with hits, so he still did have a lot of hits for a guy being, short and very, very light, which would be very difficult to do in real life, but in a video game, apparently height and size does not matter in this game. See, now the reason we did do this, I will bring it up real quick. People are getting kind of like, oh, you didn't change the size, you didn't change the weight, you didn't change the height, you didn't change, when he was doing those best players for every team videos. I was like, it doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure height and weight does not matter. And this all but does confirm it, just to kind of go out there and validate it. Because, we did have to check. We had to check to make sure and confirm. I was pretty sure it didn't. This should confirm that height and weight and size really does not matter in this game. Stats are going to be stats. If it did matter, we would obviously not see this many hits by a guy that was 5'7". We'd see a lot more by a guy that's 6'9". Otherwise, though, guys, if you want to see something else like this as well, I always do listen to the suggestions and welcome them. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.